Namaste, I am Shubha, Ranger Leader from Bharat Scouts and Guides, Karnataka. Would like to welcome you for this video session on requirement of Pravesh Ranger. So today I will be discussing about the topics to be covered under third requirement of Pravesh in Ranger section. As per APR Mode 3, the third requirement is if a young girl who has never been a guide and wishes to join the team afresh, she should qualify for Pravesh requirements of guide section and work for at least 3 months as a ranger aspirant before investiture. So it is to be understood as if the ranger aspirant was not a guide before joining the team, then she should first qualify all the Pravesh requirements of guide section and work for at least 3 months as ranger aspirant before investiture. By the time she completes all the requirements in guide Pravesh and ranger Pravesh, and also if she has completed 15 years, 3 months of age, she will be eligible for investiture. Now, let us go to Pravesh requirement of guide section to understand what all the topics a ranger aspirant has to cover. Now, the ranger aspirant must have holistic knowledge of the movement and have brief information of the origin of scouting, guiding and rangering along with definition, purpose, principles and method of the Bharat Scouts and Guides. She should also know guide promise and law. Ranger motto, sign, salute and left hand shake. Daily good turn at home and maintain a diary at least for a month. Know the parts of ranger uniform and how to wear it correctly. To know the composition and significance of national flag, the Bharat Scouts and Guides flag and the World Guide flag with flag etiquette. To sing correctly the national anthem, the Bharat Scouts and Guides prayer and flag song. Also, she should know about the composer, duration and meaning of the songs. Attend at least 4 team meetings. The ranger aspirant must have undertaken a 4 hours purposeful outing like a hike with her team members. Now, let's start from the first question. A ranger aspirant must have holistic knowledge about the movement. Now, she must have a systematic understanding of the movement. The scouting and guiding helps the aspirants in fulfilling the needs not met by the schools, colleges and the family. It develops self-knowledge and the need to explore and discover herself. Rangering helps to acquire plenty of life skills and make them useful citizens. It boosts confidence, morale and self-esteem. She gets to learn important life skills, leadership skills, team building, outdoor adventure, education and fun to empower the young women. Rangers learn how to make good choices and take responsibility for their actions during their adult life. Let us now proceed to the next topic on origin of scouting, guiding and rangering along with definition, purpose, principle and methods of the Bharat Scouts and Guides. Now, Robert Stephenson Smith Baden-Powell was born on 22nd February 1857 in London. His father, Reverend H.G. Baden-Powell, dies when BP was 3 years old. His mother, Henrietta Grace, took care of all the 7 children. BP lived a glorious outdoor life with his 4 brothers, hiking and camping with them in many parts of England. Now, in 1870, BP joined Charterhouse School in London on a scholarship. He was an outstanding scholar and one of the liveliest in the school. He was a goalkeeper in the Charterhouse soccer football team. At the age of 19, BP got graduated from the Charterhouse and joined army. Being a British Army officer, he took an initiative that led to the formation of scouting first, then guiding and later roving and rangering in order to serve the society by using young boys and girls. Now, some of the reasons that might have influenced Baden-Powell for formation of scouting were when he was working in India as an army officer, he found that his army men did not know basic first aid or outdoor survival skills, follow a trail, tell directions, read danger signs, find food and water. Now, this must have made him to write the military handbook Aids to Scouting. Now, during 1899 to 1900, Boer's army attacked Mafeking, a trading center in South Africa. During this 217-day siege, Baden-Powell used the boys of Mafeking from 9 years up and gave training and called them Mafeking Cadet Corps. These boys took the duties of carrying messages and orders, help in kitchens, made Baden-Powell feel that boys will be useful when they are put on an active service. Now, in August 1907, Baden-Powell conducted an experimental camp in Brownsea Island, Dorset, England. In the camp, 20 boys took part and they were all from various social backgrounds. At the end of the camp, BP felt it was very successful and the boys proved that when they put on their honor, they would do their best. With all these experiences with young boys, Baden-Powell brought out a book titled Scouting for Boys in 6 fortnightly parts, and after reading this book, most of the young boys became scouts. This is how scouting started. In the year 1909, a rally was called for all the scouts at Crystal Palace, London. 11,000 scouts in uniform attended this gathering. Along with the boys, BP was surprised to see girls at the rally wearing uniform like Boy Scouts. When BP asked, "Who are you?" they replied, "We are the Girl Scouts." At this point of time, he made his sister Agnes Baden-Powell to look after the girls, and the girl section was called Girl Guides. After his marriage with Olive St. Clair Soames, both together started to promote scouting and guiding around the world. Scouting and guiding is universally recognized as the world's largest youth movement. Today, more than 10 million members belong to Guide movement. By 1916, the girls who had been guides at the beginning were growing and was not feeling comfortable to work with small girl guides, but they wanted to continue guiding with other older girls. At this point of time, Baden-Powell thought of this new branch for senior guides and asked Mrs. Marquet to take up senior guides and work out a plan for them. And hence, in 1918, new units were formed for senior guides. Later, in 1919, the group was named as Ranger by Chief Scout Baden-Powell and forwarded by Chief Guide in the Gazette in June 1920. In India, Rangering started in 1918 and we have more than 10,000 Rangers. In 1950, the Bharat Scouts and Guides came into existence after merging of various Scout Guide associations in India. The Bharat Scouts and Guides is a voluntary, non-political educational movement for young children which is open to all without distinction of origin, race or creed in accordance with the purpose, principles and methods conceived by the founder Lord Baden-Powell in 1907. The purpose of the movement is to contribute to the development of the young people in achieving their full physical, intellectual, emotional, social and spiritual potentials as individuals, as responsible citizens and as members of the local, national and international communities. In order to achieve this purpose, she should be loyal to her religion, loyal to one's country in harmony of local, national and international peace, understanding and cooperation, and will be responsible for the development of herself. Now, the Scout Guide method is a system of perceived self-education through learning by doing, keep the guide promise and guide law. Work in small groups under adult leadership, which helps towards the development of character, self-reliance, dependability and capacities to cooperate and to lead. Now, next, the second requirement of Guide Pravesh is the guide promise and guide law. The promise and law is first of all to be understood from a ranger's point of view. As a ranger, she will accept the guide promise, which states as, "On my honor, I promise that I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to help other people and to obey the guide law." Now the promise is to made on the occasion of the investiture ceremony by the ranger aspirant. So she takes the special responsibility as a ranger to render service by taking the promise out into a wider world. Now this is a very difficult promise to keep up. Nobody is a member of this great movement unless she does her best to keep up the promise. So it is always good for a ranger to be loyal so that her inner voice would help her to choose the right path, and her promise is always to do your best to do your duty. The guide law has the rules which apply to a ranger, which she promises to obey once she gets investiture and join the movement. Now there are 9 points in the guide law. A guide is trustworthy, a guide is loyal, a guide is a friend to all and sister to every other guide. A guide is courteous, a guide is a friend to animals and loves nature. A guide is disciplined and helps to protect public property. A guide is courageous, a guide is thrifty, and a guide is pure in thought, word and deed. So a ranger has to carefully study and understand the meaning of every point in the law and be aware of her responsibility to the family, friends, community and the nation at large. So that now let's come to the third requirement in Guide Pravesh is to know her motto, sign, salute and left hand shake. Now the motto of the ranger is service, that is selfless service to the society and community. To serve the society, she has to be physically strong, mentally awake and morally straight. When there is a call for service, a ranger should be ready in her mind and body for all emergencies. It means she has to be properly trained and equipped with necessary knowledge and skill to meet the situation. The sign is made by raising your right hand palm to the front, thumb resting on the nail of the little finger and the other fingers upright pointing upwards. The 3 fingers remind a ranger of the 3 parts of the promise. The sign is given at the time of taking promise, during investiture ceremony and at the time of the renewal of the guide promise. It is also used as a greeting. Now salute is given by raising the right arm smartly to the level of the shoulder, palm to the front with the 3 fingers stretched together, the first touching the forehead and the thumb closing on the little finger. After saluting, the arm cutting to the front is quickly and smartly brought down, curling the fingers.